everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Jessica, and I think it's been about a week and a half since I posted any kind of a journal update for my chronic illness, and I just wanted to give you some results. Since the last time, I don't remember if I had just had my endoscopy, colonoscopy, but I did it. I survived it. That was interesting. And I just got my results back yesterday, day before yesterday, something like that. I can't remember. It's been a couple days, and I think I might have gotten a little bit of information back last time. I do have gastritis, which they were able to see in the scope when they did my endoscopy. Well, I got my biopsy results back, and yay, I have H. pylori. Isn't that awesome? I've got all sorts of fun things going on. If you're not familiar with what H. pylori is, there's like a big name to it. I would have to look up what its long technical name is. Give me a second and I'll do that. All right, H. pylori is Helicobacter pylori. It's often just referred to as H. pylori. It is a type of bacteria that infects the stomach and can cause damage to the stomach lining and the first part of the small intestine known as the duodenum. This infection can lead to painful sores called peptic ulcers in the upper digestive tract. And yeah, I got it. So I know I said a couple of videos ago, I don't remember which one it was in, that I said that I had a lot of extreme stomach pain, like doubled over kind of pain. Well, that's what's causing it. Isn't that awesome? I am currently on antibiotics and a PPI, which is a proton pump inhibitor, which kind of reduces the acid production in your stomach. People that have like acid reflux, GERD, that kind of stuff, take it to reduce that acid. The reason I have to take it is because H. pylori, from what I have read and been told, is if it feels threatened, it will burrow into your stomach lining even further, making it harder to kill. So you have to be careful with what you eat. You have to take your PPIs or acid reducers as well as your antibiotics. Then you have to hope that it is gone. I know that there's some kind of testing that can be done after the fact. I don't know if my doctors are going to do that. I have to speak with them, because unfortunately, since I got the diagnosis from like a tech, and they are like an assistant or something like that, like an office assistant, I don't know who it was that called me, but it wasn't the actual doctor. So I wasn't able to ask any questions, so I'm going to have to find out what this means for my infusions. I was supposed to be starting my infusions on, I don't know when this is going to go up, on Monday. I'm actually filming it like at 1 a.m. Monday morning. So I was technically supposed to start those infusions today. We've pushed it to the 24th, and I still don't know that I'm going to be able to start my Remicade infusions then, because that is an immunosuppressant infusion. So I have to make sure that the H. pylori is gone, because it isn't a stomach lining infection, before I start immunosuppressants, or it could make it that much worse, make it easier to grow in my system. So I don't really know what the heck is happening. I am smiling because I need to stay positive through this, because it's chaos. I am a walking dumpster fire, and yeah, I have got to stay positive so I don't break down and just lose my mind, because there are days where I feel like that, and I can't do that, not with my kids. I need to be strong for my family, so that is what I'm doing. And I will keep you guys updated on what happens with this, because I don't know too many people. Actually, I don't know any people in my real life that have had H. pylori, or at least realized that they had it. Apparently, from what I've read, it affects like 2/3 of the world's population, though a lot of people don't even realize that they have it, because it can lie dormant in your stomach for many, many years. It is passed through saliva, basically a lot of the ways that a lot of these kind of viruses are spread. It could have come from someone that was handling food improperly cooked, didn't wash their hands well. It could be, from who knows? Like, there's so many different ways that you can do it, but is primarily passed through saliva. So if a friend or family was near me and coughed on me or something like that, it could have come from that. And who knows when it happened? It could have been in my system for years. And I'm a little concerned that my kids might end up with it, because I'm very affectionate with my children, hugs and kisses all the time. And, my kids, we share, like, I have my water bottle, my kids drink out of my water bottle. So I might have them tested for it too, even though they're not displaying any symptoms. It is highly contagious, but not just like from being in the same room. You have to like cough on someone, sneeze on someone, or, like kisses that you get from your kids, that kind of thing. But I don't know. I'm gonna talk to doctors at some point today and see if my kid should be tested, especially my daughter, because she will use my fork. She will eat food off my plate. She wants to be a little me, so whatever I do, eat, drink, whatever, she wants to be a part of that. So if anyone's going to end up with it, it's going to be my little girl. So we'll find out. I will let you guys know once I find out what the testing procedure is for someone that is in your family, friends or family, that could possibly have caught it from you. I will follow up with what kind of after testing does or doesn't need to be doing. If I do get retested, since my original test was a biopsy, they're not going to do that again. But I think there's some kind of a breath test that you can do. Anything that I can find out on that, I will let you know. And then, of course, I will let you know about my infusions, because from my understanding, if you have to retest after you've taken antibiotics and everything, it takes multiple weeks before you can do that, because you have to let the PPI work its way out of your system before you can test, because that can give you false positives. And I think it said 4 weeks you have to be off of that. That's probably going to push my Remicade infusions even further, which causes its own problems, because my spine is feeling worse and worse every day, but I'm getting through it. We're going to get through this. So yeah, I'm just going to update what I know as I know it. And again, I am doing this as a journal for myself down the road. I'm doing this as a journal for my kids. So if they have to deal with any of this later in life, they can look back on all of these videos and know the progression and how things went, how I dealt with them, and, possible solutions, those kind of things. It's just a treasure trove of information of dealing with something that they may end up dealing with down the road. So again, this is just another day in my journal of living with chronic illness for my kids, and for anyone else that may need to be seen or heard out there that is dealing with these things. This is all for all of you, as well as for myself. I thank you all for being here and watching this, and all of your positive and loving, kind comments. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, I will update you as soon as I can. Have a great day.